That's better. Good, that's better. Come on, wider and in front. You're on it though, it looks good. Come on. There you go, honor that. That's it, let's go, come on, top it again. Should we pick up balls and play some points? Let's do it. That's how you do it. All right, Jason's here, Donovan's here, I'm here. Peak tennis, hunt the top, baby. Just gonna do, Jason's got a tournament this weekend, so we wanna hit a lot of balls, talk some technique, but also just hit a bunch of balls and have some fun and open up our conversations through the rally. Little bit of touch only to get us warmed up, but also if we've been talking about your volleys a little bit. Helicopters, love it. Your volleys are awesome. If anything, we want to continue to be here in the split and not here. When you bring those elbows on the body, you get a little bit of length, you're a little bit late in the pocket sometimes, so you get a little wristy, some just like minor little things occur from there. So we want to be up, we want to be here, and touch is the place to do it. So let's see some touch, let's get it warmed up, see where you're at. Nice, buttery. Buttery, baby. Keep getting out in front, keep getting out in front with the elbows and feeling like a little bit of a forward lean with that split step. If we're just looking to transition into volleys, right? I mean, honestly, when I'm in touch, it's a little bit more upright and relaxed, but if we're looking to take this, use this space to transition into volleys, just keep trying to kind of put yourself in that volley mindset. Let me tell you this though, bro, just a couple months ago, it looked a little blocky and like it was in the palm. I don't see it anymore. I think it's gone. It's just like, it's just buttery and it's in the, it's not too far in the fingertips, not too far in the palm. It's got a great little feel to it. And I just, when I watch it, I don't feel there's that sense of like palm contact that needs to come up. It doesn't look so blunty, so that's great, man. Let's go, a couple more. Looking clean. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sick, bro. Looking so much better. Great. Maybe one more just where we get a couple extra backhands, but again, I'm excited to see, good, yeah. Oh man, they're looking good. I think this helped a lot, but also just, this is one of the things with Jason is that you've come so far in a short amount of time and sometimes it's just time has to polish some things, right? You've got the technical understanding, but now it's just like a little bit of time and those hands are looking really fresh. So keep it up. Let's go to the backhand a few more times. Keep getting down, keep getting down, keep getting those hands out in front. Yeah, man. Awesome. All right, let's go volleys. Let's center up in the court and let's just go some volleys and spend some time there and see where you're at. Maybe take a couple steps forward. Great, I think it looks awesome. If you're here mentally, then you're good. If there's any bit of base that you can open up a little bit more, you go for it. I think it looks strong. I like this drill when you're doing this drill, right? I think we don't want to start here, we want to start about here, make some space forward, but then keep rebuilding. I think you're doing a good job of it. Let's go a couple more just down the middle and see where we're at. And I would say the other thing, if you're working on this drill, right? Because I love hands development. I love taking it from the touch into this drill. And I love going volley to volley with people, okay? So it's about here. And then our target is like chest level with the other person, right? So when we practice, targets are very helpful in dialing our game in, and I'd say about chest level. So if you start to feel erratic, try to bring it right back into his forehand and backhand pocket. Just widen it, a little bit wider. There you go, that's it. A little bit wider, keep it up. That's it. There you go, better. Cool. Yeah, I thought everything looks great going from the touch into the volleys. If anything, I just think you can be a little bit wider. And as soon as you did, you started coiling a little bit cleaner into those rotations, and then I saw a little bit better hand grab. Again, the less we coil, the less that we can really manipulate the ball with the back of the hand. And so there was some that had, and then you got here and you had a little bit cleaner work of the back of the hand. So just keep telling yourself to get wider. Does it feel weird when you get wider physically?
No, it feels good.
Okay, great. So then, I mean, for people out there trying to find that place, I'd say part of that too is a fitness program that incorporates flexibility or mobility, right? Where we're working on our groins and we're working on our hips to allow us to find deeper and deeper bases. So for you, you're very fit and you're on that stuff already. Just open it up a little bit more. Keep opening it. Come on. Yeah, open it up and get the elbows off the body. Great, we'll do one drill just to make it a little bit more refined, and then we'll move on. Let's go forehand to forehand. Nice, dude. Keep finding that spot. Let's go one more. That was nice. Last one. That's it. Cool, I think it's great. The only thing that's the thing, sometimes like, you're doing great. There's not so much for me to say other than just to talk, which I like to do. But it's just the base. I think you keep coming here with the base and keep coming here with the elbows, and over time they get a little bit here and they get a little bit in the rally, probably about 5-6 shots in, you're a little bit more upright again. The elbows are a little tagged. You're catching a little bit deep in the pocket, and just that's the place of improvement. Keep getting here. Keep getting into that like spider position. I used to call it the spider position. Just like down here, challenge yourself, especially in these drills. I mean, what's going to come out in match play is going to be like halfway between my ideal and where you're at. You know, we're going to keep trying to find that balance, but just keep trying to find it, man. I think it's great. The other thing I'd say is that there's a place down the. I'm not gonna actually say it. I think it's very good. Let's go. Let's get the elbows off the body. Let's get wider, and that's about it. Okay, let's go. One more. Yeah, man. Just keep challenging yourself. That's it. It's better though. It's better. You can see it when you're actively there. So let's go. Do it again. Let's go. Come on. Wider. Wider. That's it. Wider and in front. Think wider and in front with the contact. That's it. That's better. Good, that's better. Come on, wider and in front. So if we hold it here and then we're gonna just do a couple backhands. I think, look at, sometimes it takes us a second, we get going and go, okay, there's, you know, this is the place to improve. For you, the place to improve on the volleys, one, they're looking great, but it's these two, I like mantras, right? Just these repeatable phrases that give us clarity on where we're going with our game. For you, it's wider and in front. It's not just elbows in front, it's contact in front. Back here, it gets a little wristy sometimes, and also the contact gets a little bit of thin. You know, you have great handwork. So I just be here, wider and in front, and then you really start to see like a little elevated version of what you have right now. Okay, let's see it on the backhand. Let's see the same mentality, wider and in front. Let's see what we got. Damn it. Awesome, let's go. Get wide. It's better, let's go, wider. Way better, baby, way better. Look at those little rotational moves you're making. You were not making those earlier. Hell yeah. You see those like little coils that you're making? Well, yeah, because you're wider, you're making those coiled moves. And then what happens is, if you looked at your first version of your backhand, it was pretty drivey with the frame. And the frame was making sort of like one movement. It was good. You're hitting a lot of good balls. Once you started to get into that wider position, I could start to see the frame sort of have movement this way, right? Not just that down move. I saw movement through your target, where the supination line could continue a little bit longer and cleaner. It was better. Get wider, get out in front. Let's go, baby. Yeah, yeah, let's go, get him. Just wider and in front. Hell yeah, that's it, let's go. Cool, we found something. And what we found was probably the same thing we found before, and we're gonna keep finding it. You keep ratcheting up, which is awesome, but our habits are our habits. Wider and in front, and that's where we wanna be. Let's keep rolling though, because I wanna hit a bunch of balls today. Let's go a little short court and go from there. Close it. Great, looks great, man. Looks like you're starting the day the same way that I would start the day, which is just association with peak of bounce, getting in a good physical bounce, bringing the heat up, bringing the width, and looking for top, and I think you're doing a great job. There's only one ball I didn't like in there, and there's the one that came to the center and you decided to take a backhand because you had a couple forehands that maybe were a little bit shaky. No, look, especially when it's breaking down on us. We are forehand hunters. We are peak of bounce forehand hunters. Keep looking for it no matter how the day's going. That's it, baby. Come on. And you just tell me when you want to go back. I'm good whenever you are. Yeah, great. Let's go. I think the handwork's looking good, man. I can see also you've put some thought and you've put a lot of dry runs into that handwork, right? We were talking about, again, the problem with you is like you're looking really good, right? It's not like somebody comes in, they're doing some weird stuff. Like, oh man, that's weird. Just get your hands up and we start building. Mostly it's looking like a nice picture. We've talked about on the pronation. Sometimes it looks like you slide off the ball. You can versus staying with that pronation here versus like a little bit of like that additional shoulder roll. There's something there, right? Where we see sometimes where you're off the side of the ball. There's some cleanliness in the handwork, right? Looks cleaner today. I can tell that you're doing, and so what also I think you've been doing is a bunch of like dry runs at home where you don't have the pressure of the ball on you and you're just focusing on cleaning up that hand pronation, and I can see that it's starting to bleed into your game, so I'd stay with that. Cool, man. The other thing I liked from you, and it's a conversation that we're gonna start to have, is this. You got peak of bounce, you move back, right? That's what I want to see. Now you're starting to run into some times where you can't make that space, right? And so we're going to start building some how to take the ball on the rise. But I think you're a great example of that. The first thing that should come is hardcore movement to peak of bounce, and then we'll fill in the gaps like on the rise balls after that's set in stone. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to the top. And then you might want to just move maybe a couple feet out. There you go. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You're on it, though. It looks good. Come on. And if we hold it, hold it for a second. Again, we're filming, but also you have a tournament. I don't have too much on my mind other than seeing you hit a lot of balls in different patterns so that you get great rhythm. If along the way you want to stop and talk, stop and talk. If I want to talk, I of course will, but we might just hit heavy. So just let me know along the way if you have a question or if there's anything on your mind. All right, stay down the middle for a second. Let's go, get loaded. I thought you turned the hand fine on it, right? So you've had a question about some of those higher balls, right? Where you kind of been pushing them deep, and I saw you last week maybe sliding on some. I thought the hand turn was great, just kind of caught it up in the frame area. I mean, some misses are just misses. I didn't see anything, I didn't see you not have a good pronation where the wrist got over the ball on that one. So if anything, you have a couple misses, just amplify the body, man. I mean, this goes beyond that specific shot, but just get the body work again and go from there. Now that's a drop that you took, and I'll tell you this. You're top hunting. That last miss is just you building back because you're starting to feel a little uncertainty in that forehand. Message to you is just keep hunting top. Especially we got Donovan here, and he puts a lot of topspin on balls. And one thing that you've wanted to work on is just that spacing right here where you've had some difficulty, right? Where the hand, most people do. The hand has to pronate here, or maybe you have to flatten through it. There's a couple different ways it's handled. You're a big guy with a loose arm, so I would say pronation of the hand over the ball is the answer for that higher pocket. Don't run away. Don't run to the drop. We got him here. He's like made for that shot, and it's the shot you want to work on. That's it. Get it, man. Get it. I love it, you know, and that's where you're also like, you're having fun. Keep, like, just because you go to fifth gear doesn't mean you have to stay there, you know. Sit back one, and that one had a mild drop, put your shape on it, but you're having fun, don't matter. Those first two are right up here, and you smoked them, and then that last one, mild crest, and you said, I'm gonna smoke another one, and then you got some depth on it. All right, let's go, come on. Let's go one more down the middle, and then we'll do some crosses. There you go, honor that. That's sick, let's go. Well, I love the mentality. You're looking for your forehand, you're getting jammed up a little bit, but that's the right mentality. I mean, I want to see a few more backhands, or we're going to get into some drills, but that's the right mentality for you. Come on. Shape that. It's okay, come on, stay with it. Have some misses though. Come on, work it, baby. Let's go, take that high top. Let's go. Let's go cross on the forehand and just, got nothing to say other than keep working. The only thing, maybe there's a couple drops again that you're still looking to understand when to take, when that ball drops, to take some pace off. And even in a rally scenario where it feels a little bit more free, maybe you got to restrict yourself a little bit more. Let's get a target on the court. Let's go from there.
Would you, do you have a sense of like going into a tournament, like what's the amount to miss right now? Like,
No, I think play your game right now, man. I think play your game. Let's get some targets on the court. Again, when I watch that last batch, I see a good player that's getting better every time I see him. You're beating guys that you used to smash, you know what I mean? Like the rise is up. If I saw anything there, it's just you're having fun hitting the ball and then you catch a couple drops and you stay up in that up gear, right? So it's the conversation that, like, some misses are missed. I don't know. I mean,
right.
I'm close, you know, I'm not, I watch, I'm not tennis god, I can't be, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, we're going to miss if we're going to hunt peak of bounce. It's like you look at Alcaraz and Fonseca, man, they're going to have a bunch of misses. They're going for their shots all the time. But if we get down to something that tangible, it's just when you take that minor drop and you stay in that fifth gear, you miss. And those are the misses that we have to start to curtail. We've got to start to understand when we haven't been able to make enough space to catch a ball that we can drive our hand through. And then, so what I would say to you is this. That's it, man. It's tops and drops and honoring those things. Okay, let's go. Here we go, let's go. Now, if we hold it for a second, I'm going to say, this is a good conversation to open up, right? So again, you get to a certain point and there's conversations get more nuanced. Let's have two conversations right now. One, we're going cross court. Honor tops and drops. Hunt top, but when you get that drop, I want to see you downgrade the gear and I want to see you put the ball in. It's like what I tell the kids, man. What do we do with low balls? Here's what we do. We get them in. We hunt.
It's just like, if the top is at my eyes and I take it at my shoulder, in my mind, I'm like,
now that's fair. That's fair. There's a conversation there about, like, but it's still like there's still something about I want to see you change the mentality when that ball drops. Okay. Now, two, let's start working on the higher ball too. So that'll be the secondary thing. Okay. So let's take some just crosses where the whole conversation's about tops and drops and honoring the different gears between those. And then let's get some balls, have them roll some balls in that space, and you can work on the specific ball that you feel has been causing you some troubles. I think you're doing awesome right now, pal. Let's go. The thing about you too is this. I think you're an aggressive attacker. This guy's only 2 years into the game. It's bonkers. I think you're an aggressive player. And so you're out here, pom, 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 and sometimes you just, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, that's a little much, but I know this. Time's gonna polish that. I don't want you to stop being aggressive, man. I want you to be, even if you're just sometimes swinging a little bit wild, you're there. Well, hey, man, nothing worse than being on the sideline. I'll tell you this, my used to give my mom heart attacks. Here we go, let's go. Let's go top it, baby, let's go, come on. That's it, let's go, come on, top it again. That's it, let's go, do it again. Come on, look for it. That's it, come on. I was just gonna say kick into that, that was rad. That's an Emily miss. I know he doesn't want to hit you. And that beautiful machine you just bought. Close that. Now that was one that you gotta either close or you gotta just take some pace off and roll it. And I would say, yeah, just, you know, you can accelerate with higher spin and with more power when it is up here versus down here, but still that to me was a classic mistake of you just going too big after it crested. You actually should have closed that space. That's it, come on. That's it, come on. That's it, let's go. Close it. Now, same thing on that last one, right? It's just a minor crest that you, like, to me, both of those last misses, you're just rocking it, bro. You're just rocking it. What I would say is this, when it comes to tops and drops, a good way to think about it is first serves and second serves, right? On a second serve, a kick serve, it's not that we're pushing, it's just the acceleration is more up and it's more spin oriented and some pace comes down. So it's the same thing here, but both of those last two misses should have been here in the open stance, right? Angular with the cutoff, and you would have been at the peak. Both of them, you took here and then you took that miss, drop, and then you had the miss because of that, where the movement should have been here versus here. Okay, let's go. Let's go top it. Yeah, man, that's it though. That's right, I know you do it. That's the right play. Come on. That's it, come on. It's a tough ball, let's go. That's it, let's go. Close that.
Ooh.
Cool, it's good. I think that's where the conversation on the forehand is right now. Is just like, if it's on a crest, I want more shape. Even if it's on a higher crest, even if it's like you've got there, but you're still kind of like at chest level, but it's on the descension, I just want more spin-focused, shape-focused mindsets. Because I think for you, that's the delineation of so many misses, is just you striking drops, right? What do we do to tops? We strike them. What do we do to drops? We shape them. And I think you just need to hold that deeper in your heart, even if there's a little bit of gray overlapping area sometimes on that. I don't know, let's just go, let's go. We shape the drop, we strike the top, start to really honor that because you're such a powerful player. And I just see there's so many of your misses I think are coming right there, right in that little problematic area. So why not devote yourself a little bit deeper to that, okay? Until you get it a little more solidified. Let's roll some high balls up and see how he handles these. He's gonna, yeah, take some high balls in that space. Nice, let's go. That's okay. His miss was worse than yours. Now, when we take the high top, like up in this space, you gotta bring the contact out and away from you a little bit. If we looked at the 3 of those balls, first one, just a little bit like in the space where the top would be here, take it away from you so you can get that hand turn. And then the second one was beautiful. And the third one, again, you're a little bit late in the contact pocket. Bring it out here, bring it away from you. Let's go! Yeah, and like this, keep going, go take it, go take it, go take it. Out. There you go. Yeah, more in front. That one's got to be more in front. A little bit more in front on those.
Okay.
That's it. Come on. That's it. Come on. That's it, though. That's it. Come on. I like that. All right, we're back, baby. Peak tennis, hunt the top, baby. Coach Michael here with Jason and Donovan. We were just doing high forehands. Oh, I would like to do more. Let's go a couple more minutes, but we also got to parse our time right. We got to do some backhands, take some serves and play some points. Just watch me on that. Good God, the sun's bright. You're doing a great job with this sun. Okay, I'm gonna hit it this way. Watch me on that high one, right? I just think it's just here. And there's still conversation about, are you gonna actively extend through the ball, or are we just gonna be sort of intuitive with the hand pronation? But yeah, just up in here, and I think it's a place where we still gotta feed you a bunch, right? It's probably better in a feed, but we got Donovan today because we wanna hit balls. This is where we say, you got a tournament, let's talk, but let's hit, okay? Let's just, boom, here. Do it like that. There it is. That's it, just a little bit more in front, a little bit more in front. Nice, that was cool. Cool. You know, it's good, dude. Don't worry, those are hard balls. And I say cool because I feel like the conversation on this now, because the hand move's fine, is actually contact pocket. It's just, you're not consistently in the same place to have a clean contact. All the blurs coming off of where you're catching the ball and the handwork. So we just got to feed this.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not like you're going to catch a zillion of these. Most of the balls are going to be in the body space. But yeah, to me, the contact keeps to be, it's too varied and it's not clean because of that. Let's go a couple more and then we move on. Nice, let's go. Focus on the contact. That's it, let's go. Focus on the contact pocket. Nice, let's go. Not bad though, you handled it. Come on.
These balls are perfect.
There you go, come on. Do it again, right there. There you go, come on. There you go, come on. A little bit late on that one, you got it, come on. Find it. A little bit late on that one, Okay, hold it. That's good though. I hate to hold it right when you're finding it, so maybe we'll go like one more, but like, those are insane balls, by the way. Donovan just, like, you're never gonna actually see in your 4-5 tournament, but still. But I think that when you're focusing on contact, that's where you're finding some solidity and you're starting to get some consistency in that space. Again, I think it's a nuanced space. It's not where you're gonna spend most of your time, but if you're having some problems there and opening that up it's gonna heal the game anyway. So, but I think that was the answer. Yeah. I started to see some consistency in it. Yeah. How you feel about that?
Yeah, good.
You want to do more or you want to move on?
No, I think it's good for now.
Cool, let's go backhands cross. Jason's hitting backhands cross court. Here we go. Nice, dude. It's the racket's fault. Let's go. You know what? It's looking good though. You know, I can tell you're starting to feel your backhand, and let's just let that sucker breathe today. Hit some balls. Let's go. Jinxed you. Come on, you're in it. Stay with it. Awesome. Great, and my only notes would be is when there's targets on the court, there's a purpose, and I know you are working it. Try to hit that damn target. You're looking good. Jason's doing backhand cross courts the right way, and the right way is this. Prepare with your forehand grip and make the adjustment. I see a lot of people doing backhand cross courts, sitting with their backhand grip, going cross, and that's not how you're gonna move to your backhand. You're gonna move out of your forehand, your ready position forehand grip, and rotate into it. It's a better way to do backhands cross, and Jason's doing it the right way. Let's go. Nice, man. Yeah, man. Let's go. Well, that's a tough ball to get around and then to go to that target, but hit more backhands. Stay with your backhand right now. Stay with your backhand. Almost had it. The top hunt is awesome, man. It's looking solid. Contact, the depth of sound has improved so much, right? It used to be thin and a little bit wispy. You're in front and you're getting, in terms of the balance of things, the spin was too high and the impact was too low. I like the sound of it. And also, it's there, man. It's there. You're consistently at peak of bounce. Your knee kicks are cool. You're doing them at the right time, too. It's like whenever you go into a knee kick, right before I go, man, he should knee kick this, and just right up into a knee kick. It's not over. There's some people, they learn that and they get, drunk on it, and they're just using it too much at the wrong time. So I think the balance, that looks good, too, man. Stay. Let's go a couple more, and then maybe for this side, since we're not working so much technical, we'll work another target, and then we'll play some points with Donovan. So let's hold it and let's just change the target for fun, okay? Because it's looking good. Let's go with an angle here. Now, two conversations. One, because you're starting to talk about, well, sometimes I face a ball that I can't move back and take a peek, whether it's on the forehand or whether it's on the backhand, right? We have to take the ball in the rise, right? Sometimes it's on us and we have to. When that happens, compress your body down. Okay, compress your body down, that now that ball that's on the rise is now a top in some respect. It's in that belly space where the hand, so you get a ball, you had like one backhand right there, you get a tough backhand, just make sure there's a compression down, so now you're not trying to take it like this, okay? And so we're gonna work on that actively into the future and just feed balls and have you do some, but for now, if you feel yourself in that situation, just make sure you get down so that the handwork is now, again, relative to what you would typically see. And then there's a consistency. It's easier to handle. You go, I've been here before, I'm just lower. Okay? Now, backhand angles. We put a target up. For me, the backhand angle, the target is just like, it's like a bar. I love backhand angles. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't play them. I don't see Djokovic play it very often. I love watching him. He's gonna play cross court to that deep target we were just working out, or he's gonna play down the line to that deep target, and sometimes he's gonna press those targets out. I don't see him often, unless maybe the knife's against his throat, starting to go for this shot. Nadal went for it all the time, right? So for me, angles are important in developing the game. We wanna be able to hit, we wanna practice angles. How much you incorporate angles into your game is going to be a little bit case-to-case dependent. Like, again, if we look at the main targets, when I watch Djokovic, he basically, if we call those angle 1, 2, 3, and 4, he's basically playing 2 and 3, right? He's playing the deep one. I watch Sinner, he's playing 2, 3, and 4. He's trying to play that ball from the inside out. I watch Nadal, he's playing 1 and 4 almost primarily, right? So how much you play this backhand angle is going to be a little bit, we're going to see in your development. I personally love it. In my own game, I just love to get around a ball and just try to work people off the court. We'll see with you. Let's play it for now, for fun, get a little taste of it, and we'll see where you go with it. Sick. Nice. Yeah. And I actually like him out there. Don't recover to the middle. Have Donovan press you out a little bit wider, because in the end, that's probably where you're going to create most of your backhand angles, is out there. And again, remember, even though that yellow thing's there, the target actually extends up 3 feet and back 3 feet. So be willing to, it's not exactly that point. No, I like it out there. I don't mind a little wide. A little wide, he gets a chance to go angle. Let's go, come on, turn it on. Nice. Nice. Cool, decent job on it. If anything, just train it more and see whether it's something you like. And I know every once in a while you'll like it, but how much you really like it is again, case dependent. I thought you hit well. Should we pick up balls and play some points? Let's do it. Hi, I'm Michael. Jason Donovan, warming up serves. Gonna play a couple games, baby. How's the sun for you?
Not too bad.
Okay, great. Motion's looking sick. I haven't seen it for a bit. You look like you deepened your rotation.
Yeah.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell like your foot line's a little bit deeper than it was before, like your front foot.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Have you just been thinking about going into a deeper rotation? Yeah, that's corked the whole thing. Interesting. Getting that like Opelka setup. That's gonna also give you some real access to spin. So we're gonna want to make sure that we figure out that wide target. Do a couple from the ad side, coach. Just keep you straight to 230, okay? Thanks, bud. Motion looks awesome. It's really your biggest strong point, honestly, is this serve has got a freaking high ceiling where you can just go out and get free points, man, and into the future, especially as you start to locate spots better, right? So like the motion's looking awesome, it's coming off with great action. There's just so much potential in what you've created, right? It's awesome. I would just continue to view yourself that way, is that you're a big server. Right? And along the path, if your mind starts telling you you're not, you just no, you are. You're not just a locator, okay? Although you need to get better with location, but you're a big server, and you're gonna reach your highest potential with that on board, okay? Okay, cool. These guys are gonna play some points. We'll play games, and then you know, like not the whole way up for you, if you know what I mean. Oh. Let's go. Probably play that one. I mean, just I'll tell you, like little things. I probably would have just like, because it's down here, right, and you got that lower net and that length. I would just play that right cross on that. If you go down the line there, go over your head there. I like the return position. Keep it up. Believe it or not, drop shots off a slice are very difficult actually, right? When they're slicing, slice back to slice is not too tough, but taking their slice and then making a drop shot is actually very difficult. It's, I would say that wasn't the play there, only because I've seen it happen a million times. People have tried it and just doof it into the bottom of the net, and I've tried it too. It's just like the lack of pace and the spin. It's not the drop shot that you practice, and it's not how the hand feels that shot. So up till then, I loved it. And just, it's like a couple things about slice. Slice on the rise, almost impossible. And then also drop shots off a slice, I would just be careful with that. No play, I don't think so. Go.
Wow.
Good scrapping, scrappy point. Kick's looking really good. Great movement off that. Ball's really jumping on the kick. Let's go. Great high forehand. That's the one I want to see, right? No fading back, great in the pocket. So look at, I think you're playing good. I don't want to get in there too much. I think there's weakness too. Look at, he's a very good player. And he's got to level up on you, so taking points from him is just going to be a challenge. But he'll miss some on the forehand. He likes to fade back on the drop, and he's a little conservative in that space. So that's a place that you can make some impact. If you play it too consistent, it's like a place. Look at, we talk about sometimes there's a weaker stroke, and very often, right? And then we have to balance how much we try to work on that stroke. That's the side that if you get an opportunity, and that's the side that you can potentially make some impact on. If you would have missed that forehand, it would have made me look like a genius. Good job. Let's go. It's good serve, good everything. Keep it up. Oh, are you okay? Oh, is it the water? Dude, I love that decision. Because again, when we're talking about playing somebody who's a level up, right? I think you're playing good tennis and you're hitting a great bunch of balls. We gotta like, try to bring it up, take some chances, swing a little bit bigger, try to hit deeper spots on the serve, right? Try to really hit the corners. And if you get a short ball and you get an opportunity, try to crack one and come forward. I thought it was a great idea. And it worked. It worked until he fell down and threw you off. Tricked you with that. You're playing great, man. You keep it up. Your backhand's got to get a little bit. Too many backhands from you are just finding the center of the court for him, and it's just easy. It's his favorite shot. So you just got to get a little bit early on those backhands, get around it. And I'm not even saying create angles, but too much is just coming to the center of the court for him, and it's not enough. Okay. Let's get around that backhand and let's make some width on it. And of course, I meant in the ground stroke, not in the serve. You got it. Let's go. Cool. Hey, tops or drops, right? That's a drop. I think that's a cool play. I actually thought you were gonna go angle there. But you gotta massage it, or you gotta go slice there, right? When you look back at this, you're doing great. You're just playing a guy who's ex-college player. But that ball's either gotta be, I thought the angle was right for you, or you gotta massage it or slice that down the line. You just too much pace on that.
That's the ball I missed a lot.
That one? I kind of wish I would have watched it. I missed it a little bit. But what happened? You just hit wide and you went over your head and just launched it?
It's like, whoa, there's the top.
Yeah. Yeah, like a little bit late in the contact?
Yeah, well, it's like the ball's coming and I'm like, where's the peak of bounce? And then I'm like, it's there. Oh.
Well, on the serve, sometimes maybe you don't have as much time to let that machine run, right? It's just you're in a split and you're looking to work on a target. So maybe on the split, it can. Look at, I'm not someone to say, hey, we're all going to have our minds off peak of bounce. In fact, to me, the return position should be relative to peak, right? You're putting yourself in a position where your split allows you to walking stance through the peak of bounce, but that's happening very fast right there. So I would be on that, just splitting and looking to hit targets on those returns, right? And on the first serve, I think the target is here, here, or here. And then on the second serves, they broaden out and the angles open up too. You got it. Let's go. That was a curious like collection of shots in one shot. Yeah, I think the slice down the line was a great option right there. And I also think the sneak, you could that be in terms of like maybe not with everybody, but against him where you're taking some chances, that backhand out wide where he went into the scrap right there, for you trying to be a more aggressive against a higher level player, you probably should have followed that forward. Maybe 2 more points and then she's got to go and we'll shut it down. You're still on the clock. Let's go. Yeah. That's the right ball. Come on. But yeah, you see how when you went down the line to his backhand, he kind of shaped it up. There's some room on that forehand to make some impact as you play him more into the future. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get around that backhand. Yeah. And it's just like the first, yeah, you'd see it. Just get some width on it because you have a great backhand. It's really coming along. Let's just get to those targets that we were working on. No, it's good. Take a point. Take your points. We're not really playing games. We're playing service points. It's 70 to 4 to 50. That catch? Yeah, that was an awesome point. Dude, let me tell you this. First off, you're looking good. You know what I'll tell you is this, and this is maybe in the bigger picture, but like the practice that you did earlier on the drills, it didn't have this. It didn't have like this like level of intent to play the ball in the court. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the practice was a little wilder. And I'm always like, well, let him be a little wild because I don't want you not being an aggressive player, right? It's a balance, but like this mentality that you're showing me right here, I'd like to see it translate more into when we're playing basic patterns and rallies with a partner.
About how much I should be missing.
Well, I think you should be that's a challenge, you know what I mean? I think you should be doing what you're doing now. You get a short top and you're turning it on and you're going for it, and if you miss it, you miss it. But you get a back ball here, you're shaping it and you're hitting a target. And so I think you should be playing in those drills when we have in crosses and stuff relative to that same mindset a little bit more. You can turn it on and go for a little bit extra when there's nothing, when the knife's not against you, but you're showing me that you understand the gears really well. Yeah. And in the practice, I think you need to go through those gears a little bit better. Okay. It's okay. Try to find your way to the net a couple times. I like it. Why don't you just do like 2 more points and like serve and volley, just for fun.
You like sitting
You can. I mean, I don't think so on that deuce side. I don't think so. I think on the deuce, you maybe go T or go into his body, right? You can even go wide, but I'd say on that side, you've showed me, on the outside, you showed me some cool kick out wides. Right now, maybe just go heavy and see and try to find your way up there. You have that shot, and you had an opportunity earlier. You have it. It's just over the head angle, right? Yeah. He's just down here, and all he did is just, boom, just rolling that. Well, it's a classic passing shot, especially when the ball's on the drop, right? And they've got a good position on you. When the ball's on the drop, it's just, you can turn the head, and it's there for you. That was a great first volley, though, man. Let's go. Why didn't you take the forehand volley there? Like, close that harder. It felt like the forehand volley right about the chest was just waiting for you, and you danced around and take a backhand down low. I like this, though. Come on. Hey, crank one. Good. You rocked it today, man. Hey, that was great. So I'd say any notes from those point plays. One, I want to see that mentality transfer into your rallying, your practice mentality a little bit more, because I think shouldn't be hard for you. You know what to do, and you know what to do in the different spaces and on the different balls, and then to keep working on that serve and volley, right? When you're out there playing with your buddies, right? Just keep practicing it. It's just like I think for you to really reach your potential, your serve is going to be a big piece of that. You got great volleys, and serve and volley is going to be a part of that too. Thanks, Coach. 1 minute break, and then we'll do some more. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. We love you so much. I love you so much. If you like this video, please do the things, hit the subscribe, comment, say something nice, and like. Do it again. Hunt the top, baby.